So I want you to make some noise and give a big Canadian warm welcome to Charles, Hillary, Dave, Lady Antebellum.
Hello. Hey, everybody.
Hello. I would say you guys are excited. Maybe just a little bit.
Was it a secret we were coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise, guys. It's Lady Antebellum. So before they play some songs for us, which I'm so excited to hear you guys, I want to talk to you a little bit. First off, clearly Canada loves you guys. I don't know if you know that.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
Yeah, definitely. And you guys have come up here and played a lot, but what is the feeling like coming back to Canada?
Oh my gosh, we feel like we've always just been given the warmest welcome, even in the winter. The first time we toured up here was with Keith Urban. He brought us on the Canadian leg of his tour, and then we started our last summer tour in Toronto.
Yep.
And then
filmed our video for Need You Now here in Toronto.
We did.
We did. What was it called? The King
Edward Hotel, right?
King Edward.
Yeah.
King Eddie.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So and we just love the city so much. It's awesome.
And so you guys have played some of the biggest stages, the biggest festivals. You were at the awards show at the CMAs, which was so cool. We'll get to that later. But what does it feel like? Why is it different for you guys to get to play an intimate venue like this?
I just think it's a way for us to kind of make it more about the song, you know. I mean, we consider ourselves, you know, songwriters first. There's also a lot of songs too, just, you know, that we didn't write, but it's about, I don't know, maybe even concentrating on the lyrics of these songs a little bit more, especially this new record. I mean, we feel like when we perform, you know, even the single, What If I Never Get Over You, just on piano, there's something about those lyrics take on even a little bit more of a heartbreaking meaning to us. And so, I don't know, we just love it. And we get to see everybody's faces. This like small, a lot of pretty people in Canada. Nice. It's because you got free health care, so everybody's doing good.
I love that.
Oh, it's not that free?
It's not that free.
Hey, we think it's free in the States. We're like, oh, it's awesome.
Do you guys get nervous still playing shows like this? Is it because it is more intimate?
These are so fun. I mean, this kind of environment, like Charles was saying, I mean, we started off playing in a little bar called Third and Lindsley in Nashville, and I love the bars, the clubs, the small kind of intimate stuff. We can be spontaneous, we can change the set list and mix it up, but I mean, there's nothing like playing the amphitheater here too.
Yeah,
that's such a fun venue. But I think the thing we get nervous for is live television. That's always still one that gets us a little bit.
Yeah, that would.
You know, when they're like, all right, 3, 2, 1, there's 10 million people watching.
And the red light's on, and you're like,
yeah.
okay, we gotta be on.
But these are a blast. It's such a thrill.
Okay, so CMA Awards. Did anybody watch the CMA Awards performance? So I was there, and I will say it was my favorite performance ever.
Oh, wow.
It was so cool.
Thank you.
How did that come together? Did you guys, get asked if you wanted to be a part of that, or had that collaboration with Halsey happen?
The CMA and Robert Deaton, the guy who puts the show on, he approached us about collaborating with her. I guess he had spoken to her at the Billboard Awards a couple months back and said, hey, we'd love you to come be a part of the CMAs. And it seemed, like a great potential fit. It wasn't until I guess our songs, we kind of played them back to back and saw that they could really mesh well, that we really were like, okay, this makes total sense. Because you never want to force those things. I mean, we are huge fans of Halsey and would love to share the stage with her, but we wanted to make sure that the songs matched. And so her song Graveyard lyrically, and our single What If I Never Get Over You, they just flowed really well together.
They were meant to be together. They really were. It was kind of cool.
It was goosebumps.
Yeah, we got to rehearse too. She is such a rock star, but we got to rehearse a couple days beforehand and kind of felt like we were writing a song together. We were just putting the arrangement together of our song to her song, and she was wide open. She's like, whatever y'all want to do, let's do it. And
that's so cool.
She was super into it. It was awesome.
I love that. All right, so who out there has the new album, Ocean? I got it like the moment it came out, and I will tell you, I don't normally listen to an album from start to finish repetitively and go like, every song on here, I don't want to change it. Wow. Was it 13 songs? I mean, and everyone, I think you hit happy, you hit heartbreaking, you hit every emotion, you cry and laugh while you're listening to it. How was it, the song selection process for that?
It was funny. It started off, the first song we knew we wanted to record for this record was a song called Be Patient With My Love. And it's a very honest, kind of vulnerable song. Especially, I will say, for me, I'm usually not a guy that likes to talk about my feelings.
Does any guy
I like
that?
to just have fun. Let's just always keep it fun, nothing negative. But, we were going through some things. I was going through some things, really needing to connect with my spirituality and some other things. And yeah. Jesus! But no, it really has. It's been great. I think something about having kids too has really brought me a lot to that. Jesus. But on a serious note, it really did send us down a path. And then Hillary, God bless her, she was 2 months after having twin girls, sends us this song that she wrote called "Let It Be Love," and we were like, okay, now we have a theme and a concept moving forward. We can't dumb it down with anything silly on this record. This has to have meaning. Every song has to have a purpose, and it just kind of led to this kind of honest, vulnerable theme for the whole record.
I gotta say, one of my favorites. Does anybody out there have a significant other or that you're in a long distance relationship with, or that's on the road traveling a lot? Because what I'm leaving for, I don't even have that, but I'm like, I get sad when I leave my dog now. When I think of that song, I'm like, oh man,
That's real. Yeah.
It is. But you guys experience that, so I feel like that's probably one that hits home. For sure.
It does. I mean, the first time when we got sent that song, I mean, I pretty much had to pull over and have a good cry, just because it is so present. And I mean, that's what we do. That's what we did last Thursday. We hopped on a plane, hugged and kissed our families, and have been out promoting this record. And they are just holding down the house at home and doing great. But it's hard to say goodbye. And but I also think that it's really important as parents now, trying to raise good humans, that we show them like that you can chase your dream and do what you feel led and called to do, and have a family and have a healthy family.
Yeah, I love that.
And that you can have both.
And healthy dogs too.
Yes, and healthy dogs.
They need to know. They
Fur
need to
babies.
see it. They need to see
And human babies.
Absolutely. So I want to know, because I feel like you guys, with kids now, things have changed for you since the beginning of your careers. What do your kids think of Lady Antebellum music? Are they fans?
It's fun. Well, my son, it's funny. I always forget. He's 5 years old, but he only likes the new stuff, like "You Look Good" and this new album. I tried to play "Need You Now" for him. He was not into it at all. But it's fun. I don't know if they fully get kind of how much we're out touring and what we get to do, but when they're on the road, they'll watch side stage and watch the concerts and stuff, and it's really sweet. They've been out on the road a lot with us, all 6 of them actually, while we were in Las Vegas a lot doing a residency this year, and we got to take them to some of those shows as well. So it's special.
Touring life's changed a little bit.
It has. We need to invest in a KinderCare bus, I think.
We definitely, I will say, I call Dave. Dave's like the Disneyland dad. Whenever his kids are out, he makes sure to call bouncy houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
Gotta tire them out so they sleep.
I know, it's crazy.
They're only like $100, a bouncy house. Come on.
And we split everything 3 ways.
Perfect.
So.
Yeah, exactly. I like that. Do your kids all hang out when they're on the
they
road
love
together?
each other.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Isley's, she's the oldest, so she's the ringleader.
Yeah.
So they get forever friends out of this too,
Yes.
which is really cool.
We've been joking about how it would be hilarious at some point, maybe next year when they're a little bit older, because all of our firstborns, Charles has one son only, but I have a daughter, Dave has a son, so we literally had a mini Lady A. That we should send them down a red carpet for us at some point and just let them do the whole thing,
They look
let them
just
do the
like
interviews.
us, too. It's really funny.
It'd be amazing just to hear what their answers would be too. It's like, what are you wearing? And be like, pink.
I feel like you're going to have to do that now.
Yeah.
We got the inside scoop when it happens. We knew. All right, so some of the fans put some questions down for you guys, so I want to ask some of them. So, which country artist is your favorite right now that you're listening to?
Wow.
Casey Musgraves.
Ooh, good choice. Definitely.
Hands down.
Yes. I would agree with that. And I got just a little bit of a sneak peek of what's coming on Kelsey Ballerini's record.
Ooh.
Because she's like a little sister to me. We're really close friends. And so I love Homecoming Queen, her other song she just released called Club, but there's more in there that I can't wait for y'all to hear.
I like the new Lady Antebellum record.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
That's
big
why
fan.
he's so good,
Speaks to
y'all.
me.
He
Yeah,
went to
it's-
business school.
Shameless.
Always bring it back
Smart
around.
guy. I like that answer. Okay, so this one is for Hillary from Brandon. Hillary, I have twins too. How do you manage the balance between that and your career?
Well,
I flip my head.
take my nails. No, I listen to a lot of Lizzo.
She does.
No, I think, someone once said finding balance when you're a working mom or just finding balance in general is like a unicorn. So you've never seen one because you're always in search of it. And I think with twins, especially right now, my girls will be 2 in January. And I just feel like every few weeks, every couple of months, their needs kind of shift, their routine changes. And so balance is an ever-evolving search. But I think the biggest thing I just try to do is my husband, who is a full-time dad, he used to tour with us as our drummer for 7 years. And when we found out it was twins, he was like, yeah, I think of the 2 of us, I've got to go. But he holds down the house in, the most incredible way. And yeah, we just make sure that they're all healthy in body, mind, and he is
Drummers?
a very sexy drummer.
Drummers are yeah. How about stay-at-home dad drummers now? That's
Yeah.
even more sexy.
That takes
Seriously.
it like
And he can cook.
that.
And he's in shape.
It's very true.
And his poops don't smell at
Oh my gosh.
We just learned so much about him.
all. I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
Four out of 5 of those are true. 4 out of 5 of those are true.
I love that.
my
Okay,
gosh.
last question. One of the questions on here was, which of your songs is your favorite to perform live?
You know what? For me right now, I'm going to pull a Dave here. It's always the current single because, like right now, What If I Never Get Over You is kind of rising up the charts. It just got, top 10 not too long ago, and it's just to start seeing the audience. Like, it's becoming the song in the show now, which is always just fun, I remember it happened with You Look Good, as it just kind of goes. And so, but of course, Need You Now, Bartender, Just a Kiss, those are always such a huge reaction in the show, but there's something about watching a song take on a new life with every week or 2 that you tour. That's fun.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Hillary?
My favorite, I kind of feel like our first #1 we ever had at country radio was I Run to You. And that one, I just love the message, and I feel like it becomes kind of an all-sing with the crowd. And that one would be my choice.
Love that song. Good choice.
It's hard to beat Need You Now. That song just took us around the world, and every time we play it, we can be in any kind of room, any venue, and it's just amazing. That song will never get old. We'll never stop playing these songs. So grateful
That's a tough
for that.
question because you guys have quite a few good songs to choose from.
Thank you.
All right. Well, everyone, I want to thank you guys for being here. And who's excited to hear them play some songs? All right. Well, they're going to take a quick little break. We're going to reset the stage, and then Lady Antebellum is going to be back at the iHeartRadio Secret Session. So make some noise.